Hi everyone, I am back with day 11. This is the second mini album share of today, since today is Halloween. And first off, I used a tutorial for this mini album, and it is from Kathy Order King, and it is her. I can't remember what the name of the tutorial is, but I will put it in the link in the description box down below what the name of this tutorial is. And right now she's having her annual sale, which all her tutorials are 50% off. So if you like how this is laid out, go get it while it's 50% off. So the paper collection that I use, which I did do a haul about a month or so ago, I got it from Michael's, and it's the Curiosities paper collection, and I love it. I still have paper left to make another project from. So this album measures 7 by 5 3/4, and as you can see, this thing is stuffed to the gills, like ridiculously stuffed. I think I just did too much and should have like stopped at some point. But like you guys know, I love doing Halloween mini albums, so this is what you got going on here. So this beautiful purple that's wrapped around the spine, this was in my stash, and I can't exactly remember where I get it from, but most of my paper either comes from Michael's or AC Moore, so I got it from one of those. This gold washi was in my stash. You'll see it all throughout the mini album. This little witch hat came from Michael's 2 years ago. This broom I picked up from Michael's this year, and I believe it's Tim Holtz. This sticker right here is from Michael's, I believe from last year. This little spider right here was in my stash, and I think I got it from Dollar Tree, but I can't remember because I've had it for like forever. And then you guys seen this cheesecloth, this black cheesecloth that I have, and I've used it on a couple of projects throughout this series. As you can see, something is stuck. Oh, there we go. The cover is an acetate cover. Kathy calls these her peekaboo covers because you kind of get like just a little peek into, you know, what's in the album. I think it's adorable and it's cute, so that's why I did it. And then as well, so you flip it, and there's some more of that gold washi right here. And then the pages are all 5 3/4 by 5 1/4, I want to say. So she has like a series of like 4. I think this is number 4 in the series of this particular tutorial, and they're all built around using up your 6x6 paper pads. So if you're like me, you have a lot of those 6x6 paper pads and you don't know what to do with them, you can use them in this album. Now, the paper pad I used was 12 by 12 because they didn't come out with a 6x6 for this theme, so I had to cut the paper down. So here on the first page, this is a cutout from the collection. This right here is a die cut that was part of the, I'm sorry, Curiosities did not come from Michael's. Curiosities came from Joann's, and I had to order it online because my Joann's local to me did not have it. So that's where the paper collection came from. It came from Joann's, not Michael's, and it's definitely called Curiosities. So this die cut here came from the Halloween collection that Michael's released this year, and it is magnetized. And you flip it like this. This is a little tuck spot to hold a photo. Here's a place for a photo. Here is also a little 3x3 photo mat, so you can actually stick that right there, but I like to show this, so that's why I just tucked it back there. Here's another room for another photo. This flips over, room for another photo, room for another photo. I fussy cut this out and distress the edges with black soot. You flip it this way, room for another photo. Here is a pocket, and I just cut it off the pocket edge here. So I fussy cut this out and glued this down. I love the cutter parts that are in this collection. So cute. And then here you have a 3x3 photo mat, a 3x4. and then the bigger one, which is a 5x5. Boop, and it flips like this. And then these are a mirror of each other's. This purple washi, which you see in my projects as well, is from my stash. And then these pull out, and then they're photo mats. So they both flip open like this, so you guys can see. And they both actually hold little photo booklets. So this one here, and I didn't want to add the white to this to like bulk it up, so I just left it black. And then this one looks like this. And they just fold back in there. And these photo mats, they do double duty as holding down that little flap. So I love it. So then you flip it like this. And then you have a pocket here. And this pocket is what attaches to the hidden hinge. And I used her hidden hinge plus binding system. So that's why they lay flat. Even though they're bulky, they still, the entire album still lays flat. So here is another 5x5 photo mat. This chipboard piece I got from Michael's as well. This is something else I fussy cut out from the collection. And it's magnetized. It flips up like this. Flips down like this. This is a faux envelope. And it flips all the way out to hold a lot of 3x4 photos. And all of this, guys, all of this is one page. One page unit. I only have 3. This is one page unit itself. That's why I love her tutorials. They take a while to do, but you can fit a lot of photos in her albums. So each one basically is the same page unit. It's just decorated differently. So here's a sticker of a puffy sticker from my stash. I fussy cut this out. This is a little pocket right here that you can put photos in. And then it flips open, and then there's room for a photo. This Elixirs and Potion is in the same collection that this came from. Here's another room for another photo. In another room, and I was playing around with textures and cutting and things, and I wanted something more organic, so I just literally ripped the paper by hand like that, and then inked around the edges, and I love the way it looks. So that you can put photo right down here, room for another photo, and I did the same thing, but on the opposite edge down here. And then here is a pocket. Here's room for a 3x4 photo. 5x5, and then I was doing feeling artistic, so I did the same thing on the front of this photo mat. And then you flip it, and then there's that mirror page, and this time these are magnetized. These are Tim Holtz brads I've had in my stash, God, maybe like 2.5 years now. So, and then you pull out, and then you have your photo booklets. Oh, and I didn't do booklets in this one, so it's just a regular photo mat. Probably because I felt like it was getting bulky. Because I told you guys, this album is really bulky. And then you flip it this way, and then here's another full envelope. Oh, and then here's another pocket here. And then this flips up here, flips down here. This folds out again. And then it folds out again this way. Whee! And then this flips down, down, down. Some more of that gold washi. So adorable. And then here's the last page unit here. It's another one of those chipboard words. Here's another one of those stickers that I got last year from Michael's. This flips up like this. So as you can see, this one little page here was done 3 different ways in this album. So you can have the same page units and just decorate them differently, and it will have each page unit looking completely different. So you flip it here, and there's room for a photo here, room for a photo here, and then photo here. And then you have your pocket here, and then you have your 3x4, your 5x5, and then I just took this cut apart and glued it down, and I left it open so you can stick your photo in. Flip, flip. Here is your last mirror section. And then once again, I did another unique closure. So these are glued down on the edges here, and then there's room for a picture here, and then I fussy cut these out. And I know you're like, oh my god, why are these smudges here? But I like them because it adds to the whole feel, rustic oddities feel of the album. And then I ripped this all apart by hand, and then distressed it, and then glued it down to the corner here so it holds this in place. So not only is it a photo mat, but it's also holding this pocket shut. So this one opens like this. This is what this looks like, and this is a photo booklet. And it just tucks right back in. And then the same thing for this side. And then this is a photo booklet. And then it just tucks right back in there like that. Like boom. And then you flip it. And then you have your photo mat here in this pocket. And then oops, this is flipped the wrong way. It's supposed to look like that, guys. And it says do or die. It's magnetized. Flip it out, flip it out. Your last faux envelope in here. Holds lots of photos. And then you just flip it down, down, down. And believe it or not, guys, I counted. This thing holds like close to like 100 photos in this little compact mini album. It holds a lot. And then here is your pocket on the back cover. And then I basically made a pocket, cut off the page, and then continue to cut to add a layer to the pocket. Collector of Curiosities, like, definitely says a lot about this book, so that's why I put this here at the end. And it holds a 4x6 photo mat and a small 3x4 photo mat. And then this is what the back looks like, and it's just more of that gold washi. Guys, I loved making this album. It took me a while to do the construction, but it was so much fun decorating it. And I would recommend anybody who likes making mini albums to pick up a couple of Kathy's tutorials. You will definitely get your money's worth out of these tutorials. I have lots of them. I've been buying Kathy's tutorials, I want to say, for probably like 3-4 years now, and I love them. So this was day 11 of my 13 days of Halloween, and I only have 2 days left, and you guys will get 12 and 13, yay, tomorrow. And that will end this series. So until then, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.